Hey everyone, Journeyman here, and welcome back to my Championship Manager 01-02 save with Manchester City. This is the second season in charge, of course, Man City. The last time out, we had a perfect episode. We won all the games that we played in. 5-0 Sunderland, Watford, West Brom, Everton didn't stand a chance. So in today's video, a bit of a tougher test. We have Fulham away to start off with. Then we play Arsenal and Man United in the League Cup, Leicester, and then, of course, if we get a chance, we'll play Leeds as well. So going into today's episode, I don't obviously have any new recommendations for our signings goes because the other video hasn't aired yet to get your recommendations, but we did get some fantastic ones on the last one. Obviously we added John Welsh to the team, Patrick Eriksson Olsen, and then we also obviously added Predrag Djordjevic, who actually got a goal on his debut. So next game up we got Fulham, I think. Yep, Fulham. It's going to be the actual international break right now, so we got a little bit of clicking to skip through here. Nothing really of note or interest there. Just players playing for the countries. All right, so playing Fulham now. Okay, so it's come much sooner than I thought it was going to. All right, so we're going to play either Newcastle or Aston Villa in the League Cup quarter-final. Interesting. Okay, very good. Oh, we have to beat Man United first, of course. But anyway, this is the team going into today's match. Condition-wise, everyone's looking pretty good. The only one that's not is Predrag. He's struggling a wee bit at 94%, but we do have plenty of options on the bench for Jonas London and Kim Kallström. All right, so yeah, we'll keep the same team that won last time out. Let's see if we can win again today. And that's a really good start. Steve Mare getting a goal for Fulham. I remember he cost a lot of money at that time. It was like £12 million. Who else do Fulham have? Anyone of interest? Louis Bouyamorte, former Southampton man. He was absolutely garbage though when he played for us. He was atrocious. He played one season. Sean Davis, very talented young midfielder at this time period. Steve Malbranc, Chris Coleman, Edwin van der Sar. Geez, 32-year-old Edwin van der Sar before he went to Man United. All right, so far it's been all Fulham. We've got to get back in this game somehow, some way. We've got plenty of time to do it. They've got the talent to do it as well. Come on, boy, get back in the game. Come on. Half-time whistle has blown, and it's been mostly Fulham. Obviously, the early goal kind of put us on the back heel a little bit. So now we play catch-up, and obviously Steve Malbranc gets a second goal. Shit. All right, so... Oh, there you go. Tomadura pulls one back straight away. So we're back in the game. Usually when we get one goal, more will follow. Usually. I say usually. Not always a guarantee. All right, so let's make a couple of changes. Let's push marker forward. Let's also... Yeah, let's make a change here too. Let's bring on Olsen, and let's move Hagen into the middle of the midfield just to make sure it's a little bit stronger, a little bit more solid. I'm going to put pressing on as well. Let's try and force the issue. Again, we've got the talent to get back in this game. We're only one goal down now. All right, come on, boy. Come on. Come on, City. Come on, City. All right, 15 minutes left to go in the game. Shall I make a change? Shall I make a change? Yeah, I should probably make a change. All right. Barsum for London. Kallström for Lee Chun-Soo. All right. Those are the changes I'm going to make. That's what I'm going to stick with. And hopefully, we'll pull out a draw here. This be a disappointing defeat if you lose today. And it's a disappointing defeat. All right, so... Losing 2-1, naturally disappointed. Fulham aren't exactly setting the world alight at the bottom of the table, so that was a very disappointing performance. But lucky enough, though, we can put that behind us with hopefully a win over Arsenal next up. All right, and I'm actually scouting a few players as well of your recommendations. I'm just waiting for the scouting report to come back on them. Speaking of scouting report, I should probably take care of that. He's not assigned right now. Not assigned. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these players real quick. We got Barakat, attacking midfielder. I'm looking for more creativity. He doesn't really fit the bill there. John Ataka. I think he went on to play for Pompey at one point. Nabil Rashid. It's okay. So Ibrahim Said was a player I wanted to sign, obviously. But you know what? He can get a work permit at Liverpool, but he couldn't get a work permit for Man City. So... that's obviously blatant racism right there. Racism, honestly. All right, moving on. Al Shatter, Al Mare. Nope. These guys are pretty much useless now. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to scout UK and Ireland. just because I'm interested to see what kind of talent is out there. Okay, let's check out these guys. No, you're crap. He's alright. It's kind of so-so. Not bad, not bad. How about this guy? Grisales. How about Jean? Brazilian defender. Looks pretty solid. Lobaton, striker, Seltzer, a left back. Looks very solid looking left back too. 21-year-old Argentinian. Who's this guy? Valseca. Looks a good player. And Washington, as in DC. Nope, probably not likely. Alright, apart from that, I don't think there's anyone there of interest, so you know what, let's get these guys. Let's get them scouting youth players, because why not? Alright, I forgot one. Alright, so he was previously Scandinavia, and I will return him to Scandinavia, because as we know, all the best players come from Scandinavia. Alright, moving on. Moving on. Okay, so we lose 3-1 against Arsenal reserves. That's a good start. That's a good omen. Alright, everyone. Lee Chun-Soo, apparently he's wanted by Newcastle for 8.5 million. Deny that rumour. He is not for sale. Alright, so going into today's game. Condition-wise, everyone looking good? Everyone's looking perfect. Alright, so changes. Obviously, naturally, we lost last time out. So I am going to put London in the first team instead of Barsom. Karlstrom's still on the bench. I'm thinking about playing him instead of Lee Chun-Soo. Maybe. Not really sold on that one yet, though. How did Mike Duff do last time? He was very poor last time out. Again, John Welsh is going to be his main competition this season. So as soon as Mike Duff starts to perform poorly, Welsh will be in the side. Hagen, how did you do? You've been okay. Could be doing better. Risp, same for you. So again, Olsen's going to be snapping at the heels for that first team spot. Alright, we'll leave things as they are, apart from that change between London and obviously Arsenal. We haven't got to go through them. We played them multiple times now already. Obviously, this is kind of a little bit of a revenge. Knocked us out of the League Cup semi-final last year, so I'm hoping to do them over here. That'll be nice. Get back to winning ways in the league. And of course, as soon as I mention that, Thierry Henry gets his goal. And he always got a second there, too, on a rebound. Alright, so far it's been Arsenal, which is to be expected. I knew there was going to be a little bit of a transition period going into the Premier League where we're going to struggle against teams at the highest quality, and Arsenal definitely fit that category. So again, after a couple of years of players developing and stuff like that, they will definitely be able to compete with Arsenal, not a problem at all. But for now, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, these games. Alright, come on, boys. 50 minutes on the clock. We're still in this game. It's only one goal. Alright, let's make a change. Alright, so Mill is struggling again. Okay, this is good. So Olsen's going to come on for him. Hagen's going to play the holding midfield role. Mark Kerr, I'm actually going to bring you off for Kim Karlstrom, and then we'll roll with that. Okay, come on. Again, it's only one goal. One goal is gettable. There we go. Toma did. Oh, fuck you, referee. Okay. See, we can score, just the referee decided it wasn't going to happen. Okay, come on, boys. We got... That's final whistle. Okay, so disappointing. Mustafa Haji's playing for Arsenal. Jesus Christ, £6.5 million. That's crap. Anyway, so disappointing to lose, but we actually played really well. Look at the match stats. We actually outplayed him on most parts of the field. So that's a very promising sign, despite a defeat. I'm not overly concerned about that, but obviously next up we do have a bit of a tie against Manchester United, a little bit of a derby. Willie Danushi has so Paul Ritchie's performance removed, extended run in the first team, not going to happen. Lee Chun-Soo, offer of 275,000. Do I have a release clause in him? Fuck, I have a release clause in him. How did I not spot that? Shit. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we'll do this. He's a very important... I will be absolutely gutted if we lose freaking Paul Ritchie. Sorry, Lee Chun-Soo, because of a fucking contract extension bullshit. Reject that. I can't. Okay, so I can't delay. Oh, I have to accept it. I'm just going to hope he has to sign a deal. I'm just going to hope. How did I overlook that? I'm such an idiot. Jesus. All right, whatever. Okay. Well, we'll forget about that for now. Hack and Mild, going to bench you because you've been very poor lately. Instead, we could play John Welsh there. Could play Carr there. Could play Silberbauer. Could play Whitley even. Could play Lee Croft. Let's play Silberbauer. Let's play Silberbauer for today's game. And let's also... let's give Pedrag... Let's put Karlstrom in for Pedrag. Because why not? Alright, so up against Manchester United in the League Cup. Are they playing the full strength team? And it looks like they are. Yep, they're playing the full strength team. Good. I was kind of hoping they'd play the reserves and we'd batter them, but wasn't be the case. And they decided they're going to play their first team lineup. And it looks like they have with Andy Cole. I thought it was Ashley Cole for a second. I thought they signed Ashley Cole from Arsenal. Alright, come on. See if we can get an early goal here. Again, scoring the first goal for us is really, really important, I found out. And, of course, again, I should stop talking about goals because every time I do, apparently the opposition scores. So Ryan Giggs getting the opening goal of the game on the 18th minute. Alright, come on. Again, we're plenty of time to get back in this, even though it's been all United so far. It has literally been all United. Okay. Okie dokie. And 2-0. Okay, so this... yeah, this is looking increasingly like it's not going to be our day here. I mean, Tomodero could do with a break. I probably might bring him off. Bring on Kim Karlstrom instead. Up top. And obviously this will bring our League Cup run to an end. There. Oh! I thought Pedrag got a second goal of the season. But he didn't, and Nick Chadwick got his... second goal of the game. Alright, so, and to add insult to injury, Chiotis now has just got sent off. Let's just bring off Madeira. Let's play Lichon up top by himself. Madeira for Nicky Weaver. Let's also make some changes at the back. I'm going to bring on Olsen for Hagen. And let's just bring on Karlstrom for Mark Kerr, because why not? Okay. And that's 4-0, so that's complete an absolute embarrassing drubbing against our local rivals. Alright, I've had enough, ref. You can blow for full-time whistle now if you like. Just cut the game 20 minutes short, that'd be nice. Okay, come on, just finish this game. It'd be nice to get a goal, but honestly, just finish the game. There you go, full-time whistle, 4-0. We're just going to pretend like we won that game. So, Chiotis has been given a 3-match suspension, apparently. That's a little bit harsh. Oh, for fuck's sake. This really could be the most embarrassing moment of like my YouTube like run. God damn it. Alright. Moving forward. We're going to move forward. We're going to find a better striker than Lee Chun-Soo. Alright, so it's going to be hard to do, but we're going to find a better striker than Lee Chun-Soo. And, you know, not to mention, we have Tonton Zulu Makoko. We have Kim Karlstrom. So we'll be okay. We'll be okay, but that's just... I'm just so angry at that. So angry at that. Great. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a little warning for you. Make sure you pay attention to every single panel, not just the panel straight in front of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, any recommendations on strikers? Please put them in the comments below. Who should I sign as a striker? All right, you know what? Let's go and take a look. Who have I on my shortlist? Who do I have on my shortlist? So, interested for a move and is an attacker. Let's see what we got. Obviously, you wanted to sign Peter Crouch last time. I couldn't get him. Mads Jorgensen. Clayton Zane, couldn't get a work permit for him. I can't believe I couldn't get a work permit for this guy. The guy is like scoring goals for fun at the international level. There is no reason why we couldn't get a work permit for him. Alessandro, that's a talented young player. Could probably play alongside Tomodero. Got himself 19 assists so far this season, 14 goals in fact. But he probably would not get a work permit. That's the only issue with him. Marcus Rosenberg, Dooley Johnson, a lot of these players aren't really on the same level as Lee Chun, as in availability and ready to go. And unfortunately, Kennedy Bakasioglu is still out. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of unorthodox player searching here. Alright, so strikers. Alright, let's do this. So, Jimmy Floyd Hasbank will be interested in a move to us. Could be an interesting signing. Jermaine Defoe, 20-year-old Jermaine Defoe, interested in signing for us. I'm more interested in looking for bargains, so I'm not going to lie. Peter Crouch is someone that I kind of wanted to bring in because obviously he scored a cap full of goals and he's scoring more goals this season for fun as well. So we could form a solid partnership with Tom Madeira up top. Let's put a bid in for £5.5 million to see what Pompey come back with. The most likely will reject it, but he could be a decent stopgap striker until we find a better long-term replacement. Fernando Torres, that's an intriguing prospect, isn't it? 18-year-old Fernando Torres. I think that's worth a cheeky bid. Let's do 5.25 million. They'll likely will reject that as well because, as we know, Fernando Torres turns into an absolute beast of a striker, at least for a while, before he fell off a cliff when he went to Chelsea. Alright, so this episode is quite possibly the most depressing episode I think I've done since starting this series. We've lost all the games we played in. We've now just lost Lee Chun-Soo for a very nominal fee because I overlooked a contractual issue. I should probably go through the side in between the episodes here and take a look and see who else has it and maybe renegotiate the contract before someone else comes in. That would be the smart thing to do. Alright, so instead of Silver Bow today, I am going to start Milled again. Right back. Duff, you've been very average, so you know what? Welsh should get your chance today up against Leicester City. Victory, you're fine there. Hagen, I'm actually going to drop you for Olsen. Up top, now this is the interesting one. I start, obviously, without Lee Chun today, so I've got to decide here who I'm going to play up top with Tom Madeira. I'm tempted to just throw Tonton Zula Makoko in at the deep end. He's already got a couple of goals this season. Kim Källström was Toe's partner last season, and he did score a lot of goals. So we'll have to start with Kim, I think, and I will have Toe on the bench just in case. All right, so we're up against Leicester City today. No one's really standing out. Gavin Ray is a good player in Championship Manager 01 or 2, remember that. Apart from that, they've got nothing that scares me. Mark Burchell and Dean Sturridge up top do not scare me at all. Again, this is a game we should win, and hopefully we'll finish this episode with a win, because it's been, oh, for fuck's sake. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Mark Burchell opening and scoring for Leicester City, but as I was saying, it's probably the most depressing episode I've done since starting this series. Okay, come on. Something not quite right with the team. Something's not quite right. Could be with the tactics. Could be the personnel players. Could be the jump from Division 1 to the Premier League. It could be a number of things. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. Going to have to do a little bit of harder work right now because obviously League 1, Division 1 was a cakewalk. Not going to lie to you by relative comparison. Olsen's on a 5 and so is Madeira. Fuck's sake. All right. So second half. All right. Time to turn things around. It's got nothing to say, really. Got nothing to say. Alright, so speaking on Tonton Zula Makoko, because why the hell not? Fucking awesome 5, Jesus Christ. Alright, they'll not expect that from him. Alright, come on, we've still got the quality to get back in this game. We can't score soon, though. Alright. One more change. Bring on Barson for Pedrag. Okay, come on. Oh, there's only 5 minutes left to go. This is another loss, isn't it? For flip's sake. Alright, yep. Crap result. Nothing more to say about that, to be honest with you. These are teams you should really be beaten, honestly. Nicky Weaver can go. He can leave. And the board are happy with me. That's one positive thing, I suppose. Who's this guy? 16-year-old striker by the name of Dung Thok. I'm not interested at all. Alright, so about 20 minutes in this episode. Who do we have next? Leeds United. Alright, so let's try and finish the episode with a positive note. We've only scored 1 goal this episode, and we've lost one of our key players in the squad. So, I've got a feeling this is going to be the game that will turn it around. Although Leeds are a very, very good team still. I think Leeds still have the likes of Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell, all those talented players. Yet Robbie Keane, Alan Smith. Yeah, they've still got some absolute beasts at the back as well with Rio Ferdinand, Jonathan Woodgate. Gary Kelly, not really a beast, but solid. Ian Hart, fantastic free kick taker in his day. So, yep, this is another very, very tough game today. We still have Chiotis, obviously, but he'll be suspended soon. He's going to be out for 3 games, I think. So that's going to be very difficult to overcome. Eric Olsen, you were very poor the last game. But I'll give you another go because I'm a nice guy like that. And Hagen, you can play as the deep line midfielder. I'm going Barson back in the side ahead of London because London's been pedestrian at best. And I'm actually going to start Tonton Zulu Makoko ahead of Karlstrom. A little bit of a risk, but I'm decided I've got to try and change things around. I'm also going to push through a press-in tactic just because we need something different. We need something new to try and change our fortunes around. Obviously, it's 4 defeats in a row now, and I'd like to avoid a defeat in my last game of the episode. There you go, gets in there, Pedrak. Again, scoring the first goal for us is absolutely huge, and Pedrak gets a goal today. And there's Tonton Zulu Makoko as well, gets his second in the league this season. So far, so good. So the pressing has actually made a little bit of a difference, which is great. They pull one back, Mark Viduka. Vladimir Smeitzer got himself injured. And there's 2-2. Oh, disallowed. Okay, good. Thank you, referee. I appreciate that assistance. As Mark Kerr, finally, he's been absolutely mundane and mediocre this episode. So I'm glad to see him get a goal today because that'll definitely improve his performances and confidence, no doubt. All right, come on, boys. Keep it at 3-1 till halftime. That'll be ideal. That'll be lovely. All right, come on. That was close. Felt like Tomadou was about to score then. All right, so things are going very well. Risp and Olsen are struggling at the back, though, with the likes of Viduka and Robbie Keane. Naturally, I mean, they are 2 very, very, very talented strikers, so it's unsurprising that, obviously, those 2 are struggling today. All right, so we're still doing okay. We're still holding on tight. Still 3-1. Let's see, and Barca makes it 4-1. Okay, good. So let's put the game beyond doubt. So we're going to finish the episode on a bit of a positive. Let's go ahead and make a quick change, though. Anyway, let's bring on... I'll say bring on business. Everyone's played really well today. Let's bring on Kim Karlstrom for... Actually, no. Let's bring on London for Madeira. Let's bring off Fred Risp for Mike Duff. And let's do a little bit of switch around, shall we? Welsh can go centre-half. Actually, Welsh is going to go holding midfielder. Hagen's going to do centre half. Hagen's been done really well as a holding midfielder today, which is good. Because I mean, Mill's been okay, but he's been poor overall for the season. He's been solid, but not exactly what I was hoping for. So I have been looking to try and bring in another defensive midfielder. Silberbauer's not really that good. Johansson obviously left the club on the cheap. So Hagen might be that guy. He might be that guy to be that defensive midfielder. He does have all the capable attributes to be a defensive midfielder, no doubt, and a pretty effective one in the Premier League. So that might be a future role for him, especially if I do. Also, obviously, Olsen's in the squad now, and I want to bring in Philippe Mexus, things like that. So that might be an ideal role for him going forward. But that's going to wrap up the episode. Obviously, it's nice to finish the episode with a win after 4 defeats on the trot. Obviously, that 2-1 defeat for Fulham was probably what most disappointing, as well as the Leicester game. Obviously, losing Lee Chun-Soo was huge. So, yeah, I mean, that was just a terrible oversight by myself. I'm fully embarrassed by that. But we'll move forward and move on. There's plenty of good strikers in this game, and I will try and find them. But please let me know in the comments below if you have any particular strikers you want me to look at. I am open to any suggestions at all. I have a few in my mind, but we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, so but thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, hit subscribe, turn those notifications on. We're about less than a week away now from Football Manager 2018. I'm super excited, so please, if you want to see more, there's going to be plenty of content regarding FM18, and there will still be plenty of content for Championship Manager 0102 as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.